So one of the realizations also that I have had, and these are just the things I've observed in life, is that great things typically only happen in your life, things that you make happen, when you're in some way or another outside of your comfort zone. And I don't just say that as a little, cute program trick. That's not rhetoric. It's true. Think about the greatest things that you have made happen in your life. Think about the things where you have made something spectacular or extraordinary happen. Typically, you were on your edge. You were a little outside of your comfort zone. You were in territory where you didn't quite know what to do, but you were making it happen. And so I think that we are here to be completely immersed in success and in a way to get outside of our comfort zone. And I think that most of the time when we go to participate in programs like this or events like this or gatherings like this, that we go with an idealized view. This is going to be this wonderful, fun, sweet, nice, warm feeling. And I hope that we get some sweet, nice, and warm feelings out of this, and that does go very well. But I think it's important for you, if you want to be successful, to get a little bit outside of your comfort zone. And I see it as my role, my responsibility actually, to push you out to that edge. Not over the edge so that you break down and freak out. Maybe a little. That's sometimes fun too. But to just get you a little beyond where you're used to being. And so in the spirit of that, let's get started immediately. Total silence. I love that. There's a great quote that I read by a guy named Bo Peabody, who's a very successful internet entrepreneur, started Tripod and some other companies and made himself a huge amount of money. And his quote is, "I was smart enough to know that I was getting lucky." You might want to write that one down. Great quote. I was smart enough to know that I was getting lucky. Bo Peabody. And to begin the story of our business, I'd like to let you know that this business, it wasn't like every business that I ever did was successful and everything I tried turned into gold. I've tried many different things. Some of them worked a little bit. Most of them didn't work very much at all. This was the one that worked. And I have to just say, I think I was smart enough to know that I was getting lucky. I think that we all get about the same amount of luck in life. We all get those lucky breaks that show up. And the difference between those that are dramatically successful and those that are dramatically unsuccessful is that those that are dramatically successful say, there's one of those opportunities, and I need to take it and mine it and ride it. And when I saw this take off, I said, this deserves all of my focus. We hit the market just right. We hit the nail on the head. Now, there are some strategizing and marketing and market kind of niche creation tools that I'm going to share with you that I used to do that, and there were a lot of factors going in my favor, but I really believe that I was smart enough to know that I was getting lucky. And I say that because I want you to be smart enough to know that you're getting lucky when it happens. And when you have a win, I want to make sure that you don't abandon it and get on to something else. I want to make sure that you take that win and you develop it. You take it deep, you mine it. You do whatever you can to get everything you can out of it before you go on to the next thing just because you happen to be bored with it. Does that make sense? I was smart enough to know that I was getting lucky. And that is how this started. And most of what you're going to see after that is just doing the right things in the right order, putting one foot in front of the other and taking advantage of it.